Okay, at this time we welcome Ryan Newman, driver of the number 39 U.S. Army Chevrolet. Ryan, coming into New Hampshire, 9th in points. Just talk about the first half of the season. Here we are at halfway, and your thoughts moving into the second half.
We've had a good run at the first half. Just like any other team, I'd say we didn't capitalize on some of the things that we were fully capable of. And those are the things we need to fix for the second half, obviously. But just really proud to be where we are. We had a good start to the season, good opening, 3-4 races, which was the first time we've had that at Stewart Haas. And just to come into Loudon here, one of my better racetracks stats-wise, and a place that we've always run well at, is something that we're all looking forward to. We need to get the U.S. Army its first win at Stewart Haas Racing, and no better place. A lot of firsts have happened for me here at Loudon, and this would be a good timing.
Okay, we'll open up for questions. Please state your name and affiliation. We'll start with Lewis.
I'm not going to ask you about Twitter because Chrissy tweets. Lewis Frank Reuters. A serious note. I know you're always going out for a win, but do you feel any extra pressure to get one win in just in case the wild card situation becomes necessary for you?
Well, I've said the last few weeks, because we've been 9th, 10th in points, that we're in the worst place we could be, because we're in right now, but we're very vulnerable. We're very because of the single race winners this year that have changed the dynamic of the points. And last year we were that one race win team that would have made it with this year's type of point system. So yeah, there's a lot of emphasis we're putting on it, not necessarily because of the points, but yeah, because we want to win. And that's just an added bonus, the way the point system works this year.
Okay, question right back here.
Hi, Mary Jo Buchanan, Speedway Media. I'm going to ask you about the Whelen Modified Series. What is it about that race that keeps you coming back, and why are you so successful?
I enjoy the race. I enjoy the 100-lapper part of it. I really enjoy the race cars and the way those guys race here. I've got to experience the Whelen Modified at New Smyrna and Bristol, a couple other racetracks. But they're a lot of fun here, the way they draft and the way we have to work in the corners. And the groove actually is quite a bit different for the Modified than it is the Cup car. So just working with Bono and those guys, Gary Putnam, they do a really good job putting a great car together. We got aggressive hydraulics on the car, Menards, and ECR built a great engine for it. And it's just an opportunity for us to come up and do one of the things we love, which is race without the stress. And we've won and we've not won here, so we'll just go out and try it again.
Okay, a follow-up question from Lewis.
Back on the chase, do you see any frustration from your boss as a driver? When you go back and have team meetings, he's had his race in Sonoma and some other things, and just not quite the type of year he's supposed to come on in the summertime, and that hasn't quite happened yet. Do you see a sense of frustration in Tony, or is he okay to deal with when you're not racing?
He's always been okay to deal with. I think yes, he is frustrated, and for that matter, I'm ahead of him in points, and I'm still frustrated. So. I understand it, and I understand our competitive nature, not amongst each other, but amongst our situation in the points, and that's what drives us. That's what makes us better. That's what makes us better teammates, a better organization. Is to not be okay with where we're at, and ultimately we want to be first and second. So in either order. So yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, and. This is crunch time, and this has usually been his time, but it hasn't been this year, as you stated. So, that's going to happen from time to time. Everything does cycle, but you don't want to see that part of the cycle when it's your teammate.
Additional questions for Ryan? Anybody else? All right, Ryan, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck this weekend.